smash you and your partner into one big Euro trash Siamese twin.
Ooh, wow, wow. I just dropped my glasses when you said Euro trash, man. That was so creative. Why don't you just call me Swiss Miss or like bald? But here's something, if you really want to insult me, you should have told me I look like the third member of the club. And you know, with Sheamus, you could have had a field day. I mean, you could have called him the Red Rooster. Did you just interrupt me?
Damn right I interrupted you.
Did you just interrupt me? Shame on you for interrupting me. Shame, 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 shame.
Hold up, guys. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Let's just all take it deep.
Shut your gob! You know what? As far as I'm concerned, all of you can do a river dance. Because I've got my career to worry about, and I'm not going down with this Titanic. So, as far as I'm concerned, count me out of this, because I really, really hope you enjoy being humiliated by SmackDown Live at Survivor Series. Get out of the bleeding way, will you?
What are you doing?
Oh, Glasgow! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous two-time champs and feel the power!
What is this?
Oh my gosh!
I think Big E's dressed like Shrek.
Wait, hold on, man. Wait. I couldn't help but notice, were you just singing into the bagpipes I thought you were going to play? What happened?
First of all, this is Francesca's Scottish cousin, Agnes. And second of all, it is so hard to play the bagpipes. I've been trying to make a noise on this thing all day. I have a brand new respect for the Scottish people.
Wow. We love Scotland. We do love Scotland.
We do love this place.
We do. And Sheamus, where are you going, man? What are you doing?
Shame on me, huh? Shame on all of you.
Hit me one more time and see what happens.
I'm leaving. And by the way, what the hell is this? Halloween was last week. Sheamus, you must have forgot. The New Day likes to have a good time. And we're also your WWE World Tag Team Champions! And we are also your team captains. Now, what we see in front of us is a legion of teams that is going to fight valiantly. I know, I lost it, it's fine. We see a group of teams that will fight valiantly with us at Survivor Series for the love and pride of Team Raw.
No. We're out too. That's right. Because with captains like you, we'll lose.
Fight, and you may lose.
I was gonna ask, like, what kind of Scottish accent that was.
Dude, Kof, he's killing it.
But I thought that he kind of sounded more like a pirate.
Aye. Now let him talk.
Okay. Go on.
At least for a while. And dying in your beds. Yes. Quite some time from now. Would you be willing to trade all the days? All the days.
I'm butchering a little bit. Yeah.
All the days for that. For one chance. Just one chance to come back here and tell SmackDown Live that they may take our lives. But they'll never take our freedom.
Hey, listen, I don't know what you've been, kind of stuff you guys have been smoking in those bagpipes, but I like it. And at Survivor Series, SmackDown is going down like a hole in the ground because the Certified G real estate agency is putting people in their place. How you doing?
E, you have such a brave heart. Oh, I get it now. Yes, Truth and I are with you. We're with you all the way.
Yes. On behalf of me and Sheamus, we're in.
Whoa. Since when do you speak for me? I'm the... Shut up! I'm the captain of this team. So, on behalf of this team, we're in. Yeah! But only because we still have one more shot at those tag team championships. And for the love of God, please, give it a rest of the Braveheart thing, will you?
Now, that only leaves you two. So, men. Will you fight with us and Scotland?
Just so you know, you can wear your costumes. You can call yourselves the captains, but you're not in charge of us. No one is. And the first opportunity we get, we're gonna stab each and every single one of you in the back. What?
A grown man crying over a toy sword. This is exactly the problem. But don't worry, we'll handle SmackDown Live easily. Slater and Rhino, the Hype Bros, the other goofs who aren't even worth mentioning because they're exactly like you. A joke.
All right, so, if we're jokes, and we've beaten you multiple times, and we are the champions of this division, my friend, pray tell, what does that make you?
Got him! You see, we knew that y'all were gonna say something like that. We just knew it, which is why we requested a special match here tonight. And Stephanie McMahon has granted us a special match here tonight. Oh, but against who?
Against you! And with the power of positivity at Survivor Series, we will show the whole
The New Day versus Anderson and Gallows, and it happens on Monday Night Raw. And we are back on Monday Night Raw from Glasgow, Scotland. The tag team champions paying homage to Scotland, dressed in their Braveheart gear, taking on Anderson and Gallows.
They look like complete fools.
Hey, I thought the New Day did an admirable job of kind of trying to unify Team Raw.
Who do you think is William Wallace, Big E or Kofi?
I told you, I thought Big E was Shrek.
Oh!
Same body type.
And Kofi, here's the cover on Anderson, hook to the leg, and a kick out. Either Gallows or Anderson could be Edward the First as Big E comes in off the tag. The New Day have been tag team champions for 442 days. The record, of course, held by Demolition at 478 days. New Day rapidly approaching the record.
Does it not scare you a little bit that Demolition, one of the most intimidating tag teams of all time, may have their record broken by a couple of fools who are dressed up like this?
Look, those couple
I'm the only one that has a problem with that.
Those couple of fools know how to win. Those couple of fools know how to coexist with each other.
And they know how to have fun and entertain, which is what this is about here.
Like right now.
I tend to subscribe to Gallows and Anderson's theory on things. It's about beating people up and making money, being mean and making green.
Well, Anderson and Gallows have been beating up the New Day recently, just have not been able to take the tag team titles. Again, New Day fun to watch. Of course, dominating when they need to be. High elbow catches Anderson.
Here's the thing about the New Day. As successful as they've been for the last 442 days, they tell me, look, we still got a chip on our shoulder. We still act like we just made our debut last week here in WWE.
Big E was looking for the splash, and Anderson sent him through the second rope. Big E lands on the apron, catches it with an elbow, and now takes out Gallows. But Gallows with a big kick to the side of the face.
Long, long legs of Gallows coming into play, and a kick right in the mouth.
Speaking of legs, Big E's legs were like rubber after the kick from Gallows, and now Anderson looks to take control.
And watch this again. Big E thought he had,
look at his leg.
Gallows, boom, right there.
Now Anderson and Gallows take over. They've talked about ending the fun in the tag team division, and that's what they're looking to do here. And what about Anderson and Gallows telling the rest of their team members for Survivor Series, we're going to stab you in the back when you're not looking?
I think if that sort of honesty isn't to be admired, I don't know what is.
I mean, come on, for one night, can't you put your pride away and allow Team Raw to pick up a win over SmackDown Live?
I think it comes down to the fact that because Anderson and Gallows have not been able to win the Raw tag team titles, they can't get over it. That aura of bitterness follows them wherever they go.
They're frustrated. It's driving them, Saxton. Take a look at this right now. Anderson and Gallows are in complete control of Big E.
SmackDown Live with a lot of young teams. Hype Bros, I should say, American Alpha, the Usos, and of course the tag team champions Rhino and Heath.
I would pay all the money in my bank account to watch Gallows kick Mojo Rawley in the skull.
It could happen.
I'm actually with you on that point there, Corey.
And Gallows makes the tag to Anderson. Double team by Anderson, and Gallows cover. Looks that big tree trunk-like leg of Big E, but a kick out. SmackDown Live still has to name one tag team. '30th annual Survivor Series, 2 weeks away. The one time a year, Raw and SmackDown Live go at it. Oh, right to the knee. Anderson brings the big man down. Precision offense by Carl Anderson.
Right hands were just as precise, right to the eyebrow of Big E.
Tag. And now Gallows caught Big E again. One of those well-placed kicks. Now it drops the elbow.
The legs of Gallows are so long, he might as well throw those kicks from Edinburgh.
Think about the pressure that these two teams, hold on.
Cover on the champions and a kick out.
I'm still getting over what we heard earlier on tonight from Brock Lesnar saying that, you know what, to Bill Goldberg's kids, you shouldn't watch this. Your wife should not watch what I'm going to do to you at Survivor Series.
Again, just like Anderson and Gallows, just the case of a competitor being brutally honest.
Dangerous predicament here for Big E, trying to create some separation.
Oh, Gallows right in the face.
Separate your teeth from your jaw.
Then a cheap shot to Kofi and Gallows. Oh, and Big E rolls out of the way. Gallows misses with the elbow. And now New Day will look to rally.
Big E's got to figure out where he is first. Now he knows. Here comes Kofi. Taking out Carl Anderson.
Kofi on fire here. There's a drop kick. The controlled frenzy of Kofi Kingston.
Moving well, killed them all.
Kofi. Little boom drop action. Maybe looking for trouble in paradise. We're going to put Anderson away. Anderson ducks underneath, however. Great balance by Kofi. Top rope cross body.
See you there, Gallows.
Oh, Kofi right in the face. Tag. Here's Big E.
Maybe the beginning of the end here for Gallows and Anderson.
They were looking for midnight hour, but Gallows.
Oh, another boot.
Now Kofi trying to figure out what to do here after his partner was taken out, so he goes right to Anderson. Spine buster.
A slight interruption there by Gallows allowed Anderson to deliver the spine buster.
Comes the tag to Big Gallows. The power. Oh,
the magic killer. Anderson and Gallows, guys, have just pinned the tag team champions.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Well, they made it pretty clear they're not about the team, they're about themselves. They pinned the tag team champs tonight, and they claim they'll stab the rest of the teams in their backs at Survivor Series. Hey, I don't know about you guys, but to knock off SmackDown Live, we're going to need Anderson and Gallows on the same page.
I couldn't be happier to have him on my team.
In truth, you and me, we get to represent Team Raw. Right. But I want to talk to you. Think about it. The Usos. American Alpha. Right, Goldie. Heath Slater and Rhino. Goldie. Us. Goldie. What? I need to talk to you about that. Okay, cool. We were on the Raw Tag Team Survivor Series team. What? Okay, look, I want to surprise you, right? We've been teaming for a long time, dog. Yeah. Long time. We could use a vacation on, you know what I'm saying? We could use some R&R time. Kick back. So you know what I did? I traded our spot for a timeshare at the Shining Star Resort. You did what? We got a whole month, dog. What did you tell me that when we were out there listening to the New Day's address? Come on, man. Dog, it was such a great speech. I got lost in it. And they were dressed like the Game of Thrones. Great. So what? Go. You ain't seen nothing yet, dog. Check this out. Look at that.
Give me my glasses. I can't see. What does that say? What?
Dog, with our timeshare, we got an open view of the Caribbean sunset.
That's because there's no roof, man.
Right? Okay, what about this right here? All you can eat buffet. Get your tummy full, you know what I'm saying? Get your eat on.
That's all you can eat off of Jimmy Buffett. Come on, Truth, you knew how much this meant to me. Now I've got to go fix it and get our spot back. Thanks.
You're right. My bad. But we all love Jimmy Buffett.
He traded their spot in the Survivor Series.
Gosh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a mega matchup at Survivor Series in 2 weeks. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Coming up next, we'll take a closer look at this matchup. We heard from Goldberg earlier. Next, we hear from the Beast himself, Brock Lesnar. For the first time in its history, Monday Night Raw has come to Glasgow, Scotland. We're at the SSE Hydro Arena. Capacity crowd sold out tonight for Monday Night Raw, and what gracious guests they've been to us in Scotland all weekend long. Hey, everybody, Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, and Byron, I know you're getting ready for Wednesday night.
Got goosebumps Wednesday night, the season finale of Total Bellas 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central on E!
And we're 2 weeks away from Survivor Series only on the WWE Network in the Mega Match.
I think Mega Match may be an understatement. Of course, I'm talking about the iconic Goldberg locking horns with the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar. It's going to be unreal.
You know, earlier on tonight we heard Goldberg's view on this matchup. Now let's hear from the Beast himself, Brock Lesnar.
Fans all over the world buzzing about the video game and you being in it. Could there be an in-ring return for Goldberg as well?
You know, I've been preparing to answer that question for 12 years. I would be remiss in saying that I don't owe Brock Lesnar a rematch. I was able to have my hand raised at the first meeting, and I think if I ever came back, I mean, that'd be the match.
So Bill Goldberg went on SportsCenter and said if he had one more match left in him, he would love to face Brock Lesnar. I've got a question for Bill Goldberg. Why in God's name would you issue yourself a death sentence?
I don't know, man. I beat him once.
Listen, WrestleMania 20, Madison Square Garden, I didn't give two about wrestling. I had unfinished athletic business to take care of.
The most decorated combat athlete of all time.
I have a 10-year-old boy. I got a wife who's never seen me wrestle. And it's just a blessing, man, to be able to get another opportunity to be that guy.
I just can't get past, if this man has a 10-year-old son and a wife at home, why he targets me. I find it very foolish of a man to pick a fight with Brock Lesnar.
The biggest thing that Goldberg gave me was the ability to be a superhero for kids. I want the ability to be that guy again.
Bill Goldberg can be whatever he wants to be. Hell, he can play himself on the video game. But there's only one ass kicker, and you're looking at him.
It's the fantasy world all over again. Everybody wanted Dwayne Johnson to be this real-life action hero until he stepped into the ring to the reality of Brock Lesnar, who was a rookie and sent The Rock back to Hollywood. Everybody wanted The Undertaker's streak to live forever. Wouldn't that have been nice? Then The Undertaker stepped into the ring at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar, and the reality came crashing down. Everybody wanted John Cena to be Super Cena. All the kids could look up to John Cena. He's Superman. John Cena ran up against the reality of the kryptonite that is Brock Lesnar. Everybody thought Randy Orton would be a superhero until he ran up against the reality and the sharp elbows of Brock Lesnar.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Goldberg's been out of the squared circle for 12 years. Really? It ain't gonna happen. So if you'd like to tune in at Survivor Series and watch Bill Goldberg get his ass kicked, subscribe to the network. This man is not gonna beat Brock Lesnar. I don't give a damn what his 10-year-old son's gonna think. I'm not gonna show any f***ing mercy on Bill Goldberg. My message to his son and his wife, don't watch. Please don't watch. Stay at home, and hopefully your husband returns. Hopefully.
Next week, Monday Night Raw live in Buffalo, and Goldberg and Brock Lesnar meet face to face in the same ring just a week before their Survivor Series showdown. It's live next week. Goldberg, Lesnar on Raw.
Who does Braun Strowman think he is throwing us around in there? We're the co-captains of Team Raw. Yes. We should go in there and give him the piece of our mind, huh?
Shh, you can hear it. Look, before we go in there, I think we need to have a little co-captains meeting here. See, look, come on, man. We're having enough issues with Roman and Rollins. You know, maybe if we get Braun on our side, we'll be unstoppable. And not just at Survivor Series, I mean, we could use them all the time.
Yeah. Hold that thought.
What? Oh, Chris. Hey!
I got a bone to pick with you, Strowman. You think you are throwing us around there like that? You know what happens to people that throw Chris Jericho around? Huh? Do you know what happens?
I think what
huh? You know what happens?
I think what Chris is what Chris is trying to say is, look, we're a team, right? We're a team.
What are you gonna do, Chris? Put me on that little list of yours again?
It is not a little list. You
Stupendous athlete, great athlete, giant person who moves around like a man half his size. That's why we're glad to have you on the team, right? And I think what Chris is trying to get at is that even though we're not officially a team until Survivor Series, well, we think that Team Kevin and Chris and Braun, well, we think that sounds pretty great. Yeah? Right? Right, Chris? How good does that sound?
Yes.
There you go.
Team Chris and Kevin and Braun sounds delightful.
Delightful, he said. Always to me.
Are you in?
No, just let him. You in, right?
I'm on Team Braun.
This team ain't producing no.
Emelina premiering soon. Guys, I'd wait forever for Emelina.
Golden Truth getting in the mood because a lot at stake in this matchup. We'll tell you the story in a moment.
The shining star of the Caribbean.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Taking their way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico at a combined weight of 440 pounds, Primo and Epico, the Shining Stars.
So Primo and Epico conned R-Truth into giving up his team's spot on the Survivor Series tag team for the elimination matchup by offering him a timeshare at the big resort of the Caribbean.
Who are you to say what's a con, Gold? They outsmarted him. That's not a crime.
Nonetheless, Goldust was able to get Stephanie McMahon to agree to this matchup tonight, where the winning team will be the final team added to the tag team at Survivor Series.
Goldust still can't believe R-Truth sold away their spot.
Sold. That's a nice way of saying it. I mean, yeah. Who's to say that wasn't a great decision? I think R-Truth might have made out like a bandit in that situation.
Come on. And it's R-Truth starting things off against Epico in this tag team matchup. There's a hip toss by R-Truth.
Byron, so you trying to tell me you would rather risk the possibility of being suplexed by Jason Jordan than spend a week in Puerto Rico?
I would rather have the pride of the opportunity to defend Team Raw, yeah.
Here's a cover by R-Truth. Hook to the leg and a kick out.
I think it was a jet lag that got to R-Truth.
So get back to this whole conning thing. You don't think when the Shining Stars are trying to get rid of those